2001, Resources for the Blind initiated a computer training program called Computer Eyes Camp. It enabled blind students to use computers using a screen reader.
Computer Eyes started when Mr. Randy Weiser was the director then in 1989, and he was really looking for more programs that we can offer to persons with visual impairment in the Philippines. Computer Eyes is the catchy name for the computer training for blind students. Mr. Weiser desired to give training to these students since there was never an offer of training to blind students for them to at least be equipped with the technology that is being available during that time. We wrote to many technology companies in the Philippines. There was only one company then who accepted the idea of offering this training to students, and that was IBM.
Basically, it's really part of our program for diversity and inclusion in IBM. What we do in partnership with Resources for the Blind is that since our 18 years of partnership, by the way, we started providing computers, laptops, and taking advantage of real technology with IBM volunteers and getting them exposed how they can read websites even if they're visually impaired, and making sure that it's not a barrier for them accepting jobs or moving on with their day-to-day life.
Right, Aziz? What advice can you give? I sit at the back. We are 300 all in all.
I attended Computer Eyes Computer Camp for students with visual impairment year 2012. Before that year, I am totally oblivious of blind skills. I did not know then that it is possible for a blind to use computer.
And then on the third time that I attended, it was advanced computer training in Manila.
The modules that we tackled there were very relevant for my study, like Microsoft, PowerPoint, Excel. Those were the basic skills that we needed. And it really helped me a lot, especially in terms of reporting, studying, in terms of written assignments, and etc.
After that experience, that's a 2-week immersion to computer literacy, learning the basics of computer with a screen reader and screen magnification. My life changed entirely, and the impact of that program is still evident until now that I'm already in the workplace.
My answer is just 8 hours.
Without such program, which really built my skill in computer, I could not have graduated as cum laude because I could not have studied very well.
It is part of my dream to top the board exam because I want to leave a mark in Philippine history as someone who is blind and someone who topped the board exam. It will change the notion of people that if you're blind, you're good as nothing. It is really possible only if you have the skills to do that. And the skills that I have learned in the Computer Eyes is one of the skills that I have put in place to make that dream happen.